It's good to be back. Everything is buffed, but my absolute favorite thing so far is the thermite grenade. Even though the 500 kg got buffed, I would like to not have to take it or the precision strike to deal with the big enemies anymore. So I went ahead and tested out the thermite on every enemy, and this is what I learned, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet. First off, the thermite states that it does 2000 damage and has a penetration of 7, which means that there is no enemy unit that will not take damage from this. In theory, this means that we can technically kill everything in 1 to 2 thermites if we hit the right spots. So let's start off with the Terminids. Just to make sure there wasn't anything weird, I tried the thermite grenade on all small enemies and all medium enemies, and they all died with 1. The explosion at the end of the fuse time, the 2.9 seconds, rarely kills anything. It probably will kill like a warrior and a hunter, but besides that, it won't really kill anything else. So now on to the main reason why we take the thermite grenade, the heavy enemies. The charger and spore chargers seem to be destroyed by just 1 thermite. It is very rare that you have to throw 2 at them. Either hitting them on the leg, the side, the head, it almost doesn't matter where you hit them. The behemoth charger also only takes 1 thermite, but I have seen them live past 1. It doesn't happen very often at all. I would actually consider it an outlier. I would say like 9 to 10 times a behemoth charger will go down with 1 thermite. Up next, we have the Impaler, and it only takes 1 thermite, but it is not uncommon for it to take 2. So you will either want to put the thermite on the inside of the impales, the side of the Impaler, or the underbelly of the Impaler. The legs actually don't do well. Usually from the previous, we would attack the back legs to destroy it as fast as possible. But from what I can see, you can toss a thermite anywhere along the head, as long as the head is exposed, and it will take it out, and or something along the main body. So now we're on to the Bile Titan, and the Bile Titan has a health of 6,000, but the head is considered fatal and only has 1,500 health. So with that, I should be able to one-shot the Bile Titan with 1 thermite if I hit it in the head, because it's 2,000 damage. There's even a Reddit video that showed that 1 thermite was used to destroy a Bile Titan. But no matter how many times I tried, no matter how many times, like sometimes I would get the thermite like right in the mouth of the Bile Titan, right on top of the head of the Bile Titan, and I still was not able to get the one-shot kill. So the most consistent way that I found to use only 2 thermites, because I could never get 1, was putting the thermite underneath the chin or like the neck of the Bile Titan. As long as you put the thermites underneath the Bile Titan and not on top, you wouldn't use more than 2. If you put the thermites on top of the Bile Titan, a lot of the times I would use about 3. And a few things here, which this isn't going to be relevant really, because a lot of the stuff has gotten so buffed that we can destroy the Spore Spewers and Shrieker nests from afar anyway. But now, thermites take 2 to destroy a Spore Spewer or 1 Shrieker nest. So you're going to need 6 thermites to kill a whole entire, like 3 Shrieker nests, but you can do it now. So that's the end of the Terminid side. We're going to head over to the Automaton side now. So believe it or not, but I didn't think that the Automatons, for some reason with all their tanks and all their stuff that they had that's armored, that I would find them so much more simple to use with the thermite. So basically, all small enemies, of course, died to the thermite. All medium enemies are down before the thermite even goes off. So that's like Devastators and Berserker, along with every small strider. Then we get to the Hulks, and the Hulks just take 1 thermite. No matter where I threw the thermite, the Hulks are all down. And then we get to the tanks, and this is where I thought I was going to have some discrepancies, because there's 3 different tanks, right? There's the quad laser tank, the annihilator tank, and then we have the barrager tank. And every single one of them took only 1 thermite. I was even trying to find a way to make them take more than 1 thermite, to be like, oh, okay, well, don't throw it there. But all of them, there was no place I could throw it that would make them not explode. And then we get to the biggest enemy that the Automatons have, which is the Factory Strider. And the Factory Strider has a lot of armor covering it in all areas, basically. When I was looking at Helldivers.io, there was fatal legs, fatal back, like fatal rear engine, fatal head. But no matter where I threw the thermite, everything is armored. But basically, if you are not going after the head or like the limbs, then you can get a 3 thermite kill. You just have to go straight for like the main body. So I always try to go like above the head or to the like right and left like rib cage area, I guess you would call it. And or above it as well. So if you're able to get above the strider, you can try to throw 3 on top. And as long as you're hitting the main body, you should be able to get a 3 thermite kill. I did go out of my way to test the underbelly of the factory strider and see if the thermites could take it out faster, but it was still 3 thermites, so I didn't really feel like it was worth it. You're really not going to be underneath the factory strider if you're going to be taking it out, unless you're going to be dying often, so did not go in depth with that. The only enemy that I couldn't take out with the thermite was the gunship because it flies way too far, but my guess is if I hit it, it probably dies. One nice thing about thermites now, though, is that you can throw it on a fabricator and it'll go down from any direction. You can throw it on the back, the side, the top, it'll go down. You can take out anti-air emplacements and mortars, of course. You can also use 3 thermites to take out bunkers, the mega bunkers, if you can get that close anyway. What is it? 60 meters? Yeah, so you can get 60 meters of a bunker, throw 3 thermites and run away, and it'll knock it out. Sadly, I was hoping this would work because it would be nice to not have to run Precision Strike or 500 kg like at all, but Detector Towers do not go down with a thermite. I did try Airbase controllers and Gunship Fabricators as well, and it did not take them out. And that's it for the Terminid and Automatons that I know of. I couldn't find... If anybody can find a way to one-shot a Bile Titan with a thermite, like please tell me, because I would love for someone to show me that. For some reason, I really thought this was going to work, but you can't destroy a rogue base with the thermites. But I'm not sure if this was a thing before. I don't know if y'all can tell me if it was or not. You can use a orbital gas. The shell will destroy the rogue base. And I had no idea. Well, has it always been a thing? Well, anyway, that's all I wanted to show for now. I'm just going through a ton of testing, and we'll be back making videos at some point. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day. Laters.